Okay, I looked it up. Fluff means curse. So this is literally the curse of Engelhart. If you want to know what that's about, go check out the previous video, but pitch a tent because he could be there a while. I think this might be the last or second last video in the series, but we'll see. Let's take a look around. I've seen that.
I already have a program.
I've picked up a program which was read out at the end of the previous video. We've got a few directions we can go here. We can go up, over there.
I could use some fresh air, but I don't have time to go outside. I
don't think I can get through that door. I can go down, right, or up. Oh god. Just like that, I'm disoriented. So down and right take me to the same location. I assume going up here, it obviously takes me up these stairs, but I'm guessing it just takes me to the upper balcony on the previous shot.
The restrooms are back there. I don't need to go that way at the moment.
The grand balcony? I think I've been in the theatre hall once in my entire life, and I certainly do not know what this is called.
This is a nice box. Grace Nakamura. Those other seats don't look nearly as good as the ones in this box. These seats look comfortable. It's a long way down.
Yeah, this is where the rich people watch the opera.
These seats look...
Okay. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. I'm terrified that I'm going to trigger something and we're not going to be able to go back. Yeah, okay. Hello? Georg and his brother?
We have 1 hour, people. Herr Emmerding. Herr Emmerding.
Yes, Mr. Costello?
Herr Emmerding, I must again protest about my lack of vocalization in Act 3. I have not a single note until the transformation hour.
How many times do we have to go over this? You are disguised as a silent mist.
Do your job, dude.
But an aria, sung to the audience, off to one side, would be very effective. Hildegard has one.
Yes, but the audience is not supposed to know it's you until the transformation into a wolf. It's a surprise. You know, surprise.
I realize that's the way it's written. I simply disagree with its effectiveness.
Your opinion is noted.
And duly discarded.
It's time to get ready, Georg.
You go. I want to go over this one more time.
My god, the actors should not be behaving like that 1 hour before they're about to do the performance of their lives. Yeah, you look like me when I'm starting one of these recordings. So I assume we're up here somewhere. Up in this box, I can see myself there.
Grace Nakamura. There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium. I'm nervous enough. Thank God it's not me on that stage tonight. There's no easy...
One moment.
There's no easy... There's...
No idea what those folk are doing. I really wish we could learn something about the crystals.
There's no...
What's in here? Same thing, different angle.
There's no easy. I'm nervous and Grace.
What's through here? The control room.
Looks like I found a spotlight, and one that's not often used by the look of it.
We are in the spotlight room. Oh god.
I could shine the spotlight just about anywhere if I wanted to. I could.
So that's going to come in handy later.
It's the stage. I could.
Okay, noted.
I should try to aim the spotlight, but I haven't decided where to seat Von Glauer yet.
Alright, he is coming. I assume that Gabriel has... Has Gabriel seen this letter? Has he seen this letter? Unfortunately, I can barely read this, and I don't want to have Grace narrate it again for another 5 minutes. But there's something in here about meet me in 2 months' time. Oh, where is it? I can barely read that. Yeah, okay, it's on the first page somewhere.
Gabriel, I know you are very ill right now. The change is always painful. I went through it myself when I was
No, I don't
only
read it
12.
there.
I'm sorry, you hate me.
But the next page says...
You will need me then, and I think you will want me then. It would...
I thought that was in relation to the 2 months thing, but I don't read it here. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if Gabriel knows about that or not.
I should try to aim the spotlight, but I haven't decided where to seat Von Glauer yet.
Is that to try and mimic a full moon to transform him into a werewolf? That seems like a terrible idea, just saying. Mind you, I've got no idea what Grace is really planning here, so let's just keep looking around, shall we? Right and down lead to the same exits. I assume what I need to do next is speak to Georg. That way it's going to lead into the main theatre. If I go right here, we're on the ground floor now.
There's no easy. There's no e-
So above me is a spotlight room. What's in here? An office. With nothing important in here apart from maybe some lump of flesh on the seat. What are those? Like binoculars or something? Opera glasses.
I picked these up so I could see everything tonight, and I don't mean on stage.
Interesting.
Here's that list I made.
We have some objectives.
I made this list of things to do.
And you're not going to frigging narrate it. Alright? I will try my best. Things to do. Test chandeliers. G to be safe in Wittelsbacher Night of Opera. Warn HI. I assume that's Georg. HI Immersberg, I don't know. About possible distraction. Wait until the last minute. Figure out where to seat VG Von Glauer and Leb. Who? Don't know. Inform Usher of seating plans. Set up secondary spotlight on VG. Use it myself. Find way to trap VG in seat. Set up MTG Magic Gathering with LEB at theatre. What is LEB? One moment. Oh, Lieber. Got us. Make sure he's armed. Okay, he's involved. Figure out where to set Von Glauer and the police commissioner. Test the chandeliers though. Alright, what else is in here? We have an exit.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
Oh, you're going to get dressed up. Nice. Just quietly, I prefer your other coats.
Old playbills and schedules. Old.
But this here looks very important.
A seating chart. This might be useful.
Alright, I don't see anything else in here. Let's go. Okay, never mind. That's the entrance. That's the exit. I suppose I better click on this.
Grace Nakamura.
Alright, that's nothing. Let's go. Right. Gabriel, how are you doing, dude? I've got to imagine he's been able to function somewhat normally over the past 2 months. But he's feeling it tonight, perhaps.
How do you feel?
Like someone's put broken glass in my brain.
I thought we'd have you back in Rittersburg by now. The Smiths are waiting for you there.
It's okay. Just stick me in a room somewhere. Are we ready for the test?
Chandelier tests?
I'll check.
Could you see about some heat, Gracie? I'm really freezing in here. Are you cold?
Sure. It's cold. I'll see what I can do.
I think that's very clearly a lie.
Good. You do that.
I'll see if I can find a blanket for you, perhaps. Or maybe once I've got dressed, I can toss my clothes on you. Yeah, I don't think it's cold in here at all, judging by what Grace is wearing. She's wearing exactly the same as she was in Indoors of Schloss Ritter. Gabriel's really feeling it tonight.
I should let him rest. While he still can. I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
Alright.
It's a seating chart for the theater.
Going downstairs. I didn't actually want to come down this way. Didn't mean to click that, sorry. So this way takes me into the other side.
There's no Grace Knock.
Getting close to the stage. Where does this lead? Backstage. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. That's where we came from, correct?
The dressing rooms are back there. They're probably a madhouse right now.
Never mind. I assume that's going to take me to the area where I just was. Downstairs, I mean. I'm not going to fiddle with that just yet, if that's alright with everyone. I suspect those are the chandeliers, perhaps. I don't see anything else around here. Let me try going down here. Basement hall. Is this like a maze? Oh, it is. I think I need to make a map of this place. So backstage is on the left. It doesn't look as simple as the woods. So we can go across 3. I suspect something bad is going to happen during the opera and we need to make our way down here and then run for our lives. So there might be something in these rooms, but let me just map them out first. Up, left, down. Okay, there's the other exit. So if we go right there, that's going to take us back to the entrance. Oh god, why you do this game? Why? Why do you have to disorient me like that? Okay, putting a bunch of question marks there because this looks like a machine of some sort. Like a boiler. No, it's a furnace room. And I'm guessing we can shovel coal in there. Although, why we do that without, say, gloves or as part of theatre preparation 1 hour before we go on stage is all a bit confusing, but you know. Maybe that will heat up the theatre and make Gabriel feel better. Furnace is full of coal.
The furnace doesn't need any more coal. The furnace doesn't appear to be running at the moment. The furnace...
I know that's high. Let me just push that. Okay, that did nothing.
I don't hear anything. There we go.
That looks ferocious.
I don't think I should open the door while the furnace is burning.
Good call, Grace. Good call. Alright, let's continue mapping this out. Can't go down here. I can go up there. Can't go down there either. We have a grate in the bottom left-hand room, I'll call it. Just quickly making notes of where I've been. So if I go up to, can't go down here. We have a door there.
Gabriel back to Wittelsbacher before tonight.
Oof.
This room might do the trick, but I need to be able to lock it.
Apologies for that crackling. We're in a props room. It's mentioned that we can move Gabriel here tonight, perhaps.
Looks like an old set piece. Looks like an old set piece.
I hate to say it, but I don't think I'm finishing the game on this video. I think there's going to be too much to do.
A lot of theater junk.
I'll check out the rest of that room later.
Cool air's coming in through that vent. It must lead outside.
An escape routes, perhaps. So this area is basically a 4x3 grid. And on the left-hand side we have a vent, a props room, and stairs leading backstage. On the right-hand side we have an exit leading to the entrance. Yes, that makes sense, I swear. What did I just click on here? Oh no. We have doors. Hell. I might need to redo my map.
How quaint. These little latches hold the doors open. If I started closing these basement doors, I'd never find my way out. How quaint.
That's what we're going to have to do, though. We're going to have to create a lockable area here, I assume, to keep Gabriel safe and then escape through here. Oh no. How many doors do we have? I mean, obviously we've got
Grace,
door frames here, but how many doors do we have there?
lots of drains around here. At least they don't have to worry about flooding.
Is that something I need to worry about? Yeah, I saw those paint tins or whatever earlier. So all of the frames have doors.
Lots of drains.
You'd think that'd be obvious, but I've played many video games where they're just doorways with no door there. So I envisioned that we're going to get ambushed or something. We'll need to come down here, and we're going to need to lock these doors.
How quaint.
I'm not quite sure how we break those hinges or whatever else, but that's something to bear in mind. Okay, let's go backstage again. Let me just also confirm something right quick. If I go upstairs again.
The restrooms are back there.
There's no door here. So there's a door on the other side which leads to the spotlight room. And down here we've got the backstage area. And we've also got Gabriel's office.
The dressing rooms are back there. They're probably a madhouse right now.
I'm sure they always are. Okay, let's fiddle with this. If indeed I can. Also, I need to check the props room again.
That rope might come in handy.
Oops.
Grace, what did you just break?
They'll find something else to use with the pulley. They'll find the dress.
No, really, what did you just break? I think we'll find out shortly. So we can't lock this door. That's what I understand about what she said earlier. We're going to need to lock the doors outside to create an area which is locked here.
Looks like an old. A lot of theater. A lot.
Hopefully that makes sense. Are you going to put that in your shirt as well, Grace? Where is she even putting that? I can understand suspension of disbelief most of the time, but not when it's a full motion video game.
It says private.
Yeah, I think we all knew that.
A lot of theater junk. A lot of. Looks.
Okay. Let me go check in on Gabriel. We'll see if he's nice and toasty warm due to this. Where is he?
Grace. I should let her. I should.
Nothing.
I'm nervous and
I don't see any damage out here. Immediate thought is let's place this here. I don't know if that's a good idea or not though. We can't use that on the door. It doesn't let us because that is an exit point. Alright, there's one place I've not been and that is the auditorium.
I'm nervous enough.
Let's have a chance.
Georg, I need you to promise me something.
What?
There may be some distractions tonight in the audience in Act 3. I need you to keep playing no matter what.
What distractions? What are you saying?
You don't want to
get
know.
upset. It's just, well, it is opening night. The audience might be a bit rowdy, you know?
Are you serious?
Yes.
But we have extra security lined up, so if anything were to happen, it would be taken care of. So just, you know, keep playing.
Grace, I do not even want to know what you are talking about. This is a brand new Wagner opera. I am not going to stop the performance, even if Wagner himself comes floating out on stage.
Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I've given Georg enough to worry about.
You have. Right. What do I need to do now? Is it time to change?
I'm not ready to get dressed yet. I should let him rest.
Need to test the chandeliers. Yeah, that door is nothing.
I could use...
This is just a spotlight. How do we test the chandeliers?
I'm nervous enough.
Hell, I can't even see the chandeliers.
Those up... Grace, now... Those up...
Okay. Maybe I need to do something in the basement. I'm still not sure what the hell that pulley did. It sounds like it broke something. Oh wow, we're not even getting the stair animation now. I can get the one going back up here, but we're not getting the one going downstairs. Or maybe there was never one going downstairs. Maybe I've just forgotten. I only did this like about 10 minutes ago and I've forgotten everything from about 10 minutes ago. Okay. What about if I put this sign here? Is that a thing? It is not.
Cool air's coming in through that vent. It must lead outside. Grace, now...
I don't see anything I can... Wait a moment. There is something in one of these rooms. Fuse box? A key of some sort.
Not much in here. Not much in... Not...
There's a key.
Not...
I assume that's a fuse box. These are keys.
Keys from the panel box in the basement.
Weird color shift.
There's nothing else in there.
Oh, I skipped closing it. I'm sorry, the goal of my content, blah blah blah. Hopefully you're okay with me skipping that one, FMV. I'm not loading, it's been too long. Keys to the theatre. I don't suppose it would help me lock this door. Oh, it would. Great. The door is now locked. Or is it? That's got to be the key though, right? It has to be. So if that's the case, we can move Gabriel down here perhaps.
I've already tested the keys. They work.
Okay, Gabriel, it looks very uncomfortable down here. But it may be for the best if we take you down here and hide you.
Looks like...
While the opera is playing.
Looks a lot... Grace, now...
Is that what I need to do next?
I should let him rest. While he still can.
That's not it.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
You're not. So the to-do list, the very first thing there is test the chandeliers. G to be safe in Wittelsbacher Night of Opera. That has not happened. Ah, okay, so she wrote this a long time ago, very clearly. Warn HI about distraction, we've done that. Figure out where to sit von Glauer and Lieber. Inform Usher of seating plans. Okay, we need to figure out where we're seating them. How do I do that? Where is it? Oh, I've got some rope.
I took this rope from the pulley backstage.
So I didn't see what it broke, but I've obtained some rope. Cool. If I can use that to hang myself.
Keys from the...
Looked at that. What could I do with the rope? Nothing's immediately coming to mind. The theatre arrangement. How do we decide? Well, I haven't even seen the usher. Unless they're backstage.
It's a long way down.
That's not doing anything. That was because I clicked it on the doors. Where is the usher? You're going to be anywhere, you'll be here.
The dressing rooms... They'll find...
Yeah, the way I read that to-do list is that it was written a long time ago because the second point, G to be safe in Wittelsbacher, has not happened. So we have tested the chandeliers, I assume that's already done. We have now successfully warned HI. I thought his name was Georg. I don't fully get that, Mars. We've warned someone about possible distraction 1 hour before the theatre goes live. Figure out where to seat them. That's our next goal. Find a way to trap him in the seat. Okay, that's something we can use the rope for, surely.
There's no easy way to...
I'm trying to select the rope and it's not working. Oh, that was weird. I still think the rope there is a very good idea. Chandelier diagram. Do I need to do anything with that?
Wagner's layout of the theater.
So, what are we looking at here? Ah, okay, so these are on the upper level in the boxes. That's the stage. That's the pit, or where the audience sits. The narrowest is at the front of the stage. It gets wider towards the back. So the chandeliers are on the top floor. Can I do anything with them? I don't think so, but let me test. If I go in here, nah, there's nothing to do up here. I expect the chandeliers to be directly above me.
I'm nervous enough. There's no easy.
Yeah, testing the chandeliers. This thing here, that must be done already, surely. It's gotta be. Right, so next part is to figure out where to seat von Glauer and Commissioner Lieber. But right now I feel like I'm missing something, like I need to trigger an event, but I'm not sure how.
I've given Georg enough to worry about.
I've spoken to him. We've got the seats here. How do we assign a seat to Lieber and von Glauer? And where the hell is the usher?
There's no... I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm clearly missing something.
Old. There's no...
You say there's no easy way to get there, but when I get down there, I can't click on them.
There's no...
Is there something else down here, maybe? That's the shovel for the coal. God, I hate that camera angle so much.
That should make Gabriel feel better.
Yeah, there we go. That makes him feel better, but at the same time, there's nothing I can do with him.
Lots of drains around here.
Have I missed something else down here, perhaps?
Lot cool air's coming in through that vent.
Thinking maybe I could prise that open with a sign, perhaps. Oh, maybe I can go upstairs and place the private sign on one of the boxes. And then that would be where we store von Glauer and the Commissioner. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Although again, these are exits. There's no doors. Unless we give him the awesome FU box up here. No. Oh. I really thought that was the answer. We put the private thing here. And that's going to be for von Glauer and Lieber. Oh, what is the answer here? I'm confused.
I should try to aim the spotlight, but I haven't decided where to seat von Glauer yet.
Right, but how do you decide that, Grace?
I could shine the spotlight just about anywhere if I wanted to.
Just about anywhere, but we can see that we cannot see... That's a long way over there. We can see that we cannot see the bottom of the theatre pit here. That's telling me we need to seat him somewhere on this level. And this arrow here, which is way over here, it's actually outside of the image, if that makes any sense.
I could shine...
That's telling me we want to seat him here. Surely.
It's the stage.
Okay.
It's a seating chart for the theater.
So I just need to click on the appropriate place. Okay, I'm wrong.
The Mittelloge. That looks like the best box in the house.
It's narrow at the back. The orchestra is here, so that's the front of the theatre. Got it. That's the back. Doesn't change anything about the locations of the crystals, but I assume I just need to play with this diagram.
It's a seating.
Left and right, I recognise those.
The Mittelloge. That looks like the best box in the house.
It absolutely is, and it's right here. This has got to be the answer, surely.
Grace Nakamura. These seats look comfortable.
Surely this is where we want to seat him. Or them, I should say.
These seats look comfortable.
It's the best seats in the house. And I feel that Grace would not be saying that unless that was terribly important.
The Mittelloge. That looks like the best box in the house.
What am I missing?
It's a seat. The mid.
There's got to be something super obvious here.
I should let him rest. Well, he still can.
He should be feeling much better though, because he is now warm. Or the furnace is on downstairs, which is warming the theatre up.
I'll show him von Glauer's letter. Eventually.
He still hasn't read it. Oh my god. Grace, that's actually terrible. You're doing all this without his, I would say, knowledge or consent. I'm struggling here. Come on, time up, Grace. He'd probably enjoy it. Fortunately, I cannot put this private hook on this particular door.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
And that's not a thing that I can do. What am I missing?
I'm not ready to... I should let her...
Unfortunately, I don't have access to the hints button at all, because we are not on the map. And I also don't have the notepad, so that is not going to help me either. Is there some significance to the fact that there are two people in that box? I don't think so, but the thing is I can't reach them.
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
What are they even doing? Setting up?
There's no...
I can go in here, but that takes me to the previous screen, so that doesn't get me close to them. Alright, so let me think. I'm sure the answer is something stupidly obvious, I just can't see it right now.
Those others... These seats look comfortable. The Mittello... It's a seating chart for the theater. It's It says private. These seats... Der Fluch des Engelhart by Richard Wagner, conducted by Herr Klaus Immerding and Herr Georg Immerding. I can't believe we've pulled it off.
Alright, the H stands for hair. I should have figured that out a while ago. So I'm not that smart. Speaking of not smart, I'm still hammering away at this, so I do not know what I'm doing. I'm clearly missing something very obvious. I'm just not sure what.
They'll find something. They'll find... The dressing... I have no desire to go out on stage. I have no desire to go out on stage.
I missed that. Can we really not move Gabriel down here?
Looks like... Look... A lot... How quaint. How... If I started closing these basement doors, I'd never find my way out. Lots... Cool... Lots... Lots of lots... Lots... If I... There's nothing else in there. The dress... Grace. I'm nervous. I've given.
Really?
Herr Silbermeyer, I know you're working as fast as you can, but we're opening in less than an hour. I really need to run through some music once you're done.
Why music? They will not fall down.
I'm sure they won't, but look, you told me they'd be done by noon.
You are lucky that we could even make them in so little time. And then we drive them here special this morning.
I know that. I know. You've been great. It's just... Is everything at least going according to the diagram?
Yeah, we make it work.
What do you mean we make it work?
This diagram is not so good. We make changes, yeah?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. Look, there weren't supposed to be changes. I told you to follow the diagram exactly.
Maybe in 1945 we followed diagram exactly. But today, we make changes.
What are you saying?
These measurements are not the same as today. Now, if we make the chandeliers the same distance from each other, just as marked, but the distance from chandeliers to the walls, no, not the same.
Why aren't the measurements the same? This is the Wittelsbacher Theater, isn't it?
Yeah, but not the same Wittelsbacher Theater. The bombs hit the first one. This one is very close, but smaller.
Ugh.
But everything looks so old.
Oh, they take the art and the wood and save it. Remake theater later, after the war.
Of course. Of course. How could I be so stupid? I'm a history major.
It's okay. The chandeliers work good. Same distance from each other, but just not two walls.
Yes.
Is that good enough?
I'm sure you've done your best. Thank you.
They'll resonate with each other, I guess, but if it's dependent on the walls to reflect and amplify the signal or whatever they're doing, that could be an issue.
There's nothing else I can say to him that will make any difference now.
We've just got to hope that whatever's going on, whatever they're doing is for the best. Damn it, I saw those guys up there. I tried speaking to them from the box next to them, but it didn't occur that I could click on them until right now. I've lost a lot of time, damn it.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
A little framey game.
Is it time for the test yet?
It's like they recorded this one at 12 frames per second.
Don't you worry about that. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
What are they testing? Music? We're super close though. We have to be super close at this point. I'm super close to winding this session up and recording another time. Can I get dressed yet?
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
No. Okay, so we've done something.
I should let him rest.
So the test hasn't been done, really? Where is it? I have warned her Innerman, or whatever his name is, about a possible distraction. G to be safe in Wittelsbacher Night of Opera. No, that's not happening. Test chandelier.
I've given Georg. There's nothing else.
How do we test chandelier? There's nothing back here. I assume there's also nothing down here.
Looks.
Is there nothing else in here that I can pick up?
Looks.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Cool airs.
I've picked up no additional items. He should be feeling a lot better now that we've... now that we've turned on the heat. Assuming the heat is still on.
That should make Gabriel feel better. The furnace.
I don't suppose if we go into the box, there's going to be an usher in here? Of course not.
These seats.
Can I do anything with this?
These seats.
Ugh.
I believe that's the Mittel Loge box over there.
Yeah, okay, good call.
I could shine this. I could.
You're talking about that box.
I believe.
That box is super important.
I could. It's the. I could.
But you're specifically talking about shining it on either the stage or the missile box.
I should. No point in aiming it until it's on. I should.
Right, but how do I get you to use the seating diagram? I know what I want you to do, I just can't figure out how to get you to do it.
The Mittel Loge.
It is clearly the best seat in the house, which means we need to seat von Glauer and Lieber in here. But how? And where's the usher?
I could use some fresh.
Let me take a brief break here. I don't believe it's the end of the video just yet. But I'll come back to this tomorrow because it is super late when I'm recording this and I need to give this some thoughts. I feel like we're very, very, very close to the end of the game. But I cannot figure out the final steps.
The restrooms are back there.
Is there anyone in these rooms? What is the point of going in these rooms anyway? Wait a moment.
I suppose that large X had something to do with the seating arrangements. It's in a nice line from the chandeliers.
That's going to be something.
Wagner's layout of the theater. The old Wittelsbacher Theater.
I mean, that's pointing at the box.
Wagner.
Can I go there now and do something? I mean, this is the answer.
These seats. It's a long way down.
How do I seat them in this box?
The large X on Wagner's diagram is in an area called the Mittel Loge on the seating chart. I'd better check it out.
I think I've done that about 12 times already, Grace. Possibly more.
These seats look comfortable. It's a...
Have I got there? Fuck me. That was an ordeal, and not a pleasant one. I just need to look at the crystal diagram again.
This is definitely the Mittelloge. According to Wagner, von Glauer gets seated here. Lieber too. Now I just need to find a way to block the doors.
Oh boy. I said I would stop recording a moment ago, but I kept recording, thankfully. Is this easy enough? Blocking the doors. How can we block those doors? To me, putting this here would be the most sensible option. Just gonna move out of the way of those doors. How do we block those doors? Can't combine those two. Game.
That's an idea. But the banner alone won't block the doors. It's not strong enough.
What about some heavy GC rope?
That might work, but I'll have to wait until von Glauer's in here.
Right, so you've got your plan, Grace. Isn't that good enough?
That might work. That's an idea. But the banner alone won't block the doors. It's not strong enough. That might work, but I'll have to wait until von Glauer's in here.
Nothing else is jumping out at me.
I don't think that would work here. I don't... That key doesn't fit. At least there's a lock. It looks like it hasn't been used in a long time, though. That key doesn't fit.
I know, but can you try at least? Stick it in, jiggle it around, that sort of thing?
That won't work on the lock. That might work. That might...
My immediate thought is we might need to go back downstairs and grab something.
That won't... That won't work on the lock. That...
You want to actually physically block the doors. I don't know how you're going to manage that, Grace. Unless we go down here and grab the ushers here. Alright, let me quickly check to see if we can grab this thing. It doesn't seem like it. No. Alright, I think it's all going to come to a climax in the next episode, in the next part, in the next video, whatever you want to call it. We'll have a chat to this usher, we'll see if we can seat these two dudes, lock them in there with a rope perhaps, see how we go. I'll be back shortly with the conclusion, hopefully, of Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within. See you then.